I've been on record saying that this draft class to me just doesn't seem as stiff as last draft or even the draft before that when it comes to particular players. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like the names just ain't jumping out at me. But I'm going to tell you what, man, the more I look, the more I find more and more talent that I think, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm just delusional and I'm just not looking hard enough. All right, so I looked up a guy, man, Tuli Tuipulotu or Poluto, however you want to say it, goddamn. I don't give a damn. Y'all tell me how to say it, but I'm going to tell you what, we're going to call him Tuli for this video. You hear me? Now, this is a defensive end. He also plays interior, coming out of USC, 6'4", 290 from Hawthorne, California. Now, I know his weight. I think he wound up losing some pounds to try to get more fit, and that's cool. You know, we good with that. But he had 31 solo tackles, 13 and a half sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Now, he led the nation FBS in sacks with 13.5. So 13 and a half sacks, man. And one thing I do like about him when I was watching his film is that he can go interior, he can go edge. I mean, you can pretty much put this guy where you want to put him. Now, at the next level, I think he's going to have to get a little bit stronger to be able to dominate like he did in college when he plays interior. But the edge, I mean, I think he can be a beast, bro. He just has that motor. You know what I mean? He plays just as hard as it is to say his name. I promise you that. That's one thing I can promise y'all, all right? Now, shout out to PFF. Always got to give them a shout out because this is where I get the info. They said where he wins, and it's defeating blocks. And I couldn't agree more. Like, I watched this film, and this man knows how to shed a damn block. You hear me? Like, that's one thing this man can do. All right? They said Tuli has as many answers on tape of getting around offensive linemen as any defensive lineman in the draft class. He understands his role in the defense and what freedom that affords him to make plays. And they are not lying about that. Now, you could just tell that he's one of those guys. And that's another thing. That's what I said at the beginning is his versatility, man, is what I like. You know what I mean? Is he's somebody like a gadget defensive lineman. You know what I mean? You can put him here, line him up, see what happens, and have him compete, man. And look, I know he's probably projected to go in the second round, possibly could go early third, but I mean, honestly, he's up there. A lot of people are talking about the Jalen Carters, the Will Andersons, you know, the people that are the top names, but don't sleep on Tuli, man. And trust me, I'm not just targeting the damn Samoans. All right, shout out to the Samoans, man. I used to live in Hawaii, man. They just learning how to play the damn game of football. You hear me? And they know and they good at it. And they savages. You know what I mean? I like that, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to the damn Samoans. They said, what is his role? It's a 3-4 defensive end and a 3 technique. Now, if that don't sound like exactly what the damn Vikings need, I don't know what to tell you. But they said Tuli played primarily edge for USC in 2022, but his most impressive plays came in the interior. What I tell you, like, he was balling on the edge, but he also was doing his thing in the inside too. There is a quick twitch and a quick processing ability there where his quick twitch and quick processing ability shined. They said he needs to get a touch stronger to hold up there consistently, but he's only a junior entering the draft and will do so. You know, so that's the thing. Who got the best damn trainers in the world? Minnesota Vikings. Who can get you stronger? Minnesota Vikings facility, man. Come on to the purple, you feel me? Because we need people like you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, like this dude right here, I feel like has a chance to be a star in the NFL just because of his energy, bro. Like he just go watch him. I'm gonna pin his highlights down in the description. Y'all go check him out. I done told y'all how to watch film. If you want to watch film, I ain't gonna keep saying it, man. I told you what to do. There's where he can improve though. This is what, and I disagree with this, even though when I was watching his film, he did kind of miss a couple tackles in the backfield with the running back and things like that. He left a couple tackles out there. He did. I think that's something he probably could improve. But they said it's crazy to think that Tuli recorded 13 sacks and 16 other defensive stops while still leaving 16 tackles on the field last season. He has to improve in that regard. You know what I mean? And that's a fact. You know what I mean? Like you can't be missing tackles, bro. Like when you get your hand on him, it's like a receiver. When you're a defender, if you get your hand on him, you better tackle him. All right? It's just like a receiver. You touch the ball, it's a drop. Especially if both hands touch it, it's a drop. You know what I mean? And same thing goes for defenders. But I'm going to tell you what, man. Like I said, led the nation in sacks in the FBS, so that's something you just can't ignore. You know what I mean? And he played for a big enough school. They played great competition, you know what I mean? And he just has a motor that you can't stop. You know what I mean? I'm going to say it again. He plays as hard as it is to say his name. So shout out Tuli Tuipulotu, man. You know what I mean? Like, we got to give the boy a shout out. And would you be okay with him coming to the Minnesota Vikings? I'm going to say, yeah, if we can get him. I mean, obviously, we don't have a second round pick. And you know what we trying to do for real. You know, we know the master plan, Triple P family. We know the master plan. But, you know, if he's available and we still in the fight, you know, this is a guy that the Vikings should consider, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, because I did a poll and a lot of people, majority of the people said we need to draft interior defensive line. So there's your boy. All right, there's your boy. It's either him or it's Ika. Y'all pick, man. Let me know who you think's better. Let me know what you think about Tuli. Drop it down in the comments. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, smooth summer. Who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gonna do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.